What's going on, guys? Gabe here with ReviewDork. First time visiting this channel, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, join the comments down below, say something funny. Actually, what color Lambo do you want? Hashtag when Lambo. Okay, so when does AMC squeeze? Is it squeezing currently? Answer is no. And why? Well, when we look at historical data, we can see that AMC, the highest it's ever been, is 33.51. Now that is a psychological price point, and I feel like once we cross 33.51, it's smooth sailing all the way to 100. Naysayers are going to jump in the comment section. The bots are going to jump in the comment section. They're going to call me crazy. They're going to call us all crazy. But keep your conviction. We have been holding for how long? Applejacks, how long have we been holding AMC?
I believe since February.
Ever since he was in diapers. So let's get to the current price action. We're going to open up TradeView here. And I want to show you guys what happened this morning. And for novice traders who are wondering what's happening, well, it's 11 a.m. We are entering no man's land. And that's pretty much when the market just chills for a little bit. Now, if we see price action during this time, hey, that's a bonus. But we're sitting in a channel here. Let's look at this. We have support at or about 813. We have resistance at 1855. I would like to see AMC break through that resistance and that resistance be support. Now, consolidation is a beautiful thing. Running sideways, guys, when you've been trading long enough, you know that consolidation just means that the stock is just gathering up, right? You know, people are just normalizing this channel here, you know, and the market is typically indecisive, but we apes know we just want to hold. We should expect some price action to break out of 1855. Now, what happened this morning? This morning, we broke out of the gate, and if you look at the chart here, you'll see that I have a 70-degree trend line. Traders, we like to see trend lines between 30 and 45. What does that mean? That means that it's sustainable. Anything above 45 means that it's aggressive, means the stock just shot out and it was hot. And I use this strategy when I find runners in the morning through screeners, and I look at basically how aggressive or how hot the price action is. And this lets me know if I want to jump into play because, you know, hey, look at 3%, 4%, I'm taking it. But with AMC, I'm holding it all the way to the fucking moon. Watch my language, I'm just excited. We got a couple of things to talk about because this week was really interesting where we had Ortex pulling data from S&P Global, and outstanding shares were listed at 536 million, which caused a discrepancy in the short interest data. Now we're going to go ahead and look at where I get my data from, and you guys will see that I reference Bloomberg in almost all my videos at 493,280,000 shares. Now when we check out the updated Ortex data, we see a couple of things. We see current cost to borrow at 9.38. We see the max cost to borrow at 10.76. So it's getting more expensive to borrow the stock, and of course, right, it's mooning. One thing that we have to note here is the estimated short interest percentage has gone up, currently at 17.27. And with that being said, I'm wondering if this is the data that is newly updated based on the adjustment to outstanding shares. But either way, 17.27, guys, this is looking beautiful. Everyone was freaking out when you saw the short interest going down. No, hey, I don't know what's going on. We go ahead and we check out FinTel data, and this was just recently updated 4 minutes ago. We're gonna hit refresh, and now it's a 21-minute timestamp. And we see that shorts available is 400,000. The short borrow fee, 6.78. So just basically, depending on where they're pulling their data from, you're going to get varying borrow fee rates. And still, 6.78%, that's a used car. Moving along. There's a couple of things I want to address. We talked about when the short squeeze would start, and we need to sort of all agree on a start date. And the reason why is if you look at the image here, this is a cheat sheet, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and upload it to Mediafire, and I'm gonna allow you guys to download it. And when we are in the squeeze, I want you to reference this data, because a lot of people are wondering, okay, when does the squeeze start? How long will the squeeze last? There's some FUD out there saying sell all your shares on Friday. Of course, the bots want you to sell your shares on Friday. That's the last day where your vote is counted. Okay, so when we look at this data here, we could see the averages, and the averages are just really going to give us cue points as we move forward, where we know that the average squeeze is going to be about 12 days, and the average retracement from the peak is going to be about 32%. And why is 32% super important? Well, just recently, us YouTubers were saying, well, not me, but other YouTubers were saying, watch out for the pseudo squeeze or the fake squeeze. Okay, listen, guys, this pseudo squeeze thing everyone's talking about, you guys created it. What do I mean by that? Well, all over Reddit, pretty much anywhere, Webull, any social platform, the game is sell on the way down. I am not a fan of that. Why am I not a fan of that? Guys, I know a lot of you are apes and you're not investors and you're not traders. You're in for the movement. You're in for the transfer of wealth. You're in for, life-changing tendies. But anyone who's been in this game long enough knows that selling on the way down is dangerous because we have liquidity issues at that point. Who buys? Now, let's say we reach an apex of 500,000. The hedgies have covered, they've gone bankrupt, the insurance is paying out. Basically, when we have that liquidity issue, no one is going to buy. And again, this is dangerous. Okay, yeah, they'll say, well, the computers take over and do all the buying. No, that is not the game. Liquidity is everything. Guys, as we're running to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000. Assess your own risk. Be honest with yourself. Can I hold? Can I continue to hold? Well, do so. I don't want to be accused of spreading FUD, and this is not FUD. I actually value your money. I want you to keep as much of your tendies as possible. This is war on the way up, and it's going to be war on the way down. And on the way down, it's essentially going to be a nuke. The nuke is just going to wipe out all of us AMC investors. You really got to think about it like that. Selling on the way down, who's going to buy the share on the way down? Warren Buffett? No, Warren Buffett is a value investor, and surely he will not see value in AMC coming down from 100,000 or 500,000. The question is, if AMC was still running, and I need you to think about this, if AMC was still running beyond 500,000, would you buy the stock? Guys, be safe, play it safe. There are a lot of pro traders in the game that are just waiting. They're waiting. They're going to pull the rug. The institutions are going to pull the rug. Please just assess your tolerance, whether it's 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. But please do not sell on the way down. Keep your tendies. This is life-changing money. But I tell you what, these guys, these corporations, these pro traders are going to blow this whole thing up. And again, this is not FUD. This is just the way it's done. Wall Street is not Sesame Street, guys. And aside from AMC, where I hold with diamond hands, when I jump into any trade and I look at any run, I'm looking to create bag holders. That's how I finance my entire lifestyle, by creating bag holders. And I know that sucks, but that's Wall Street. Take my advice. I'm sorry, it's not popular. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it for the views. I'm sorry, it's just contrary to what, the bros out there are saying and all that other stuff. But I mean, let's just be real. Let's be very real. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.